Hey, baby. How are you? Baby. Are you sure you want a shot? You sure?
We done been through too much today.
Yeah,
we done been through too much today.
I like my hand real sloppy, real slow, yeah. Hit it from the back, but I take off in your home. Hit that pussy one time, you never let go. But you never had a nigga eat that pussy, take that soul like. What's happening, baby? Driving you crazy like what's these days?
I didn't know we were married.
No lacking, baby. Come through, get this dick, it's amazing. Secret fucking. Nobody got no.
Hello, give me some hot spot for this phone.
Baby, it's just me and you. Yeah. Nobody knows what we do. Yeah. I swear it's just secret fucking. Nobody got no nothing. When we fucking, baby, it's just me and you. Yeah. Nobody knows what we do. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to King Talk Miami, where no holes are barred, no holes are barred, and no hoes are barred. No whores are barred. So, you know, like we usually say, you can't plead the fifth. You gotta tell us everything. And you gotta use all your holes.
All of them.
All.
All of them.
At least the females.
So ain't no
well,
retired
the female,
hoes.
well, you know, some of the males might like them other holes too.
Not know the ones that come on here.
What do we know? They might be keeping secret.
But they need to share the secret with me.
Okay, this evening our guests are
Ladies first. Introduce yourself.
V-Stuck.
Tell our followers where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at V-Stuck. You can find me on Twitter at V-Stuck. You can find me on Facebook at V-Stuck. You can find me everywhere. Music-wise, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube at V-Stuck.
Global.
just be stuck all the way.
Yes.
Global.
And
They know. Nah, I'm just playing. You know, it's Suave, man. I'm in the building, man. KinkTalkMiami, man. Kink Talk table. We hear everything, man. You can find me on Instagram, Suave111. On all streaming networks, you know. Just Suave. I should be the only one there, man. You know, we in the building.
that's what's up.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Oh, appreciate y'all for having us.
Y'all ready for the night?
Shot in.
Buckle up.
And take a shot.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Take a shot.
Take a shot.
Get a little warm. And let's get the blood pumping.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
So, Tika de Limon.
Cardi B took to Instagram,
Fake.
saying her and her hubby have split.
My boy album coming out. His birthday coming up. They need a little promo.
You know, I thought it was they might have been having their little issues, and then she went and put the picture of the baby, and that just made me think
Fake.
they just want to be in the news for now. But it could be true because they're saying that they have text messages between him and
Some chick.
If I tell you to text something right now, you put it in your phone and make it come to my screen, and then I show it to everybody.
you right.
Because
So
I
it's a
got
big
2 phones.
conspiracy.
Any publicity is publicity.
Yeah.
Negative, positive,
They have a lot of publicity that they could have chose to use.
and they chose that.
Yeah.
So what you
best
So
think?
it better make sense.
That's
At
the
the end
best
of it.
one.
So you think
That's
it's
not the best one.
so
It
you
gotta
They
think
make
had a
sense.
baby.
It gotta make sense.
They had a baby. They had a wedding. What's next? They gotta break up. It's all a part of the love story.
I'm not. The game is to be sold, not told. So
We'll
if
see.
that's the mistake they want to do, fine.
You know what's crazy?
so you think it's real news?
Her tone didn't give me real.
Her tone ain't give you real.
She was too
She
calm.
was just too calm. Like,
She always
See-
come off aggressive.
That calm doesn't mean that it's fake and aggressive.
I don't know.
Calm could mean that it's been in the
I was
making and they
expecting-
talked about it and
Nah,
And they
I
agree
would still expect some type of emotion. This is somebody that you are in love with. This is somebody that you've only been married to for 1 year. Like, are you kidding me?
You're talking like you've been in love with that person who's speaking. See, everybody's love is different. Everybody you basing it on.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I take marriage as serious. It's like, she's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
that
what I'm
been
saying.
Some things would have been burnt
See,
down.
that's the
Right.
difference.
I would
That's
have
the
poured hot
difference.
oil on him. Like, some shit would have gone down. Like,
But that's the
I might have
difference.
nuked his penis in the microwave. Like, it wouldn't have just
Everybody
been
got
like,
their ways.
well.
Yeah,
Everybody got their ways.
You gotta cook it because if you don't, they can reattach it.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna
This
put it
is
in the
another
microwave.
thing I've dealt with females that that's why what she looks like is very familiar where let me back out before I hate you.
So you think that's the point where she's at right now?
See, y'all like hating. Y'all like all that.
That's
And
not true. That's
not true.
I'm just being honest. You in all the way, and it's all right. There's nothing wrong with y'all response. It's just some people is like, you know what? It's like, have you ever had a piece of, like you slid with somebody, you had your little moment. It was so good, you're like, I gotta cut this person completely off.
Yeah, I did that before.
Okay then, so think about it.
But I mean, I didn't marry
Some
them and I
people,
was
some
baby.
people, it doesn't matter. Marriage is what?
I don't think they had that.
Marriage is a business contract. At the end of the day.
Well, she said they're still friends. I mean, it's not like they probably didn't part on bad terms. If they parted and his terms are still.
She probably wants to be on
Still
good
work.
terms.
Yeah.
She probably still would like it to work, but she just see you
I was
forcing
thinking in
it.
terms of music.
And
but-
I like them as a couple.
It may be fake too, but I'm just saying if it's fake, I don't see it working for an album.
We'll see. Our publicity is good.
Right,
And
no,
then
it is this.
She posted the picture
I
of the
heard
baby
a
today.
lot of artists say that, and they go get those
The dumb
features,
shit.
and those features swallow their ass whole in their song, and their career don't be nowhere. Matter of fact, we were talking about one earlier. MMG Skrilla. After he took the publicity to respond to Kodak, we ain't seen him again.
I
So
don't know about that.
he trended for a little bit.
Shit happens.
That's why you gotta pay attention. You gotta play them cards good.
Too bad for him.
You gonna play that type of game. Learn to be Republican. I just don't think it's a good move. That's me. I don't know nothing.
Baby's cute though. She's really pretty.
And then she posted the baby today. Like, it's like, okay. I don't know. Maybe
See
we're
what I'm
overthinking it.
It happens. It definitely happens.
I'll take a shot to that.
Right.
It definitely
Let's get
happens.
right into it.
Might as well. That's it. There was also like something on the news about this football player.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
he's-
kicked the girl.
Yeah. And then I think he
See,
initially when
you
they
know what?
questioned him, he
That's
said
what
it
he
was in
get.
his
That's
room.
what he. We got any white girls in here? Let me make sure. That's what he get for messing with having a white girlfriend.
Fed, you just gonna say that on air?
No, I'm just saying because
Shit, free
see, okay, the difference is,
But
say
people get
I'm a
really
ball
upset.
player, right? You my girlfriend. You cool. I got all my homeboys. I got a new place. We all went out. We all, party this and that. I come back. My friends got their little pieces, whatever they little this and that, such and such. And one of them acting crazy. She's asked to leave. She gets crazy. You as the woman of the house, you come like, hey, you definitely need to leave.
Yeah.
And she go haul off and swing on you.
Oh, I'm gonna beat her ass.
See, I don't got to put my hands on her.
No.
A little white bitch finna get woke. That's what I'm saying. Why you need you a good
Black girl.
Now you in
Sister.
you wouldn't even. First of all, she would have never got in.
She would have saw my size and changed her mind.
Because I've been around like the women that really been like understand the industry, this and that. And this. a sister in that point, she would have never let those type of women come back. Like,
Yeah.
y'all read each other.
Yeah. She would have knit that shit in the butt.
You were like, oh, that she ain't
Oh,
finna,
no,
she
you
finna
ain't
be a
come
hassle.
inside.
No, you good. You know, you good.
Yeah.
Such and such.
You look like trouble.
Exactly.
You right.
To where he had to defend and this and that. Man, no. Yeah, man, do better, guys.
Yeah.
It's
No,
on
I think
camera. That's the
she-
worst part.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
I
no
mean,
denying it at this point.
well, they had a good chance. The police, the city loved him. The city of Cleveland loved him. Cause they
Shit,
hid the.
loved.
You
They-
gotta
Let me
be the
shut
leader.
up. They love the headbutt too.
If you gotta be the leader.
That wasn't Cleveland. That was
Headbutt.
If you gotta be the leader.
They love them.
No, but he wasn't with her.
Shouldn't have been beating her.
That's what I'm saying.
He was, I think, where I fault him is, why even bother lying? I
He
mean,
never
they-
lied.
He ain't let them cameras do that. If he did lie.
He never lied.
Well, he said that he wasn't forthcoming with them.
Yeah, they ain't got no proof. I ain't finna tell them shit either.
They got cameras
got-
everywhere.
yeah,
They
they
probably got
got-
cameras.
Listen,
of our
this
eyes.
happened in February. I want, and you know, TMZ probably paid the big check to get it. And the girls and everybody won't come forward, wouldn't speak. So I'm gonna keep quiet too.
Also, they
Y'all
love
tell me what y'all
Yeah,
know.
that's in moments.
Because guess what? If I tell you, yeah, I beat this little white girl ass,
Yeah, not a good look.
okay, I ain't gonna.
Someone just mentioned that he actually went to Utah State University, so it's expected that he would be with.
But both Utah senators were black women just recently. So I get it, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah. Excuses.
Excuses. But if this whole state has 2 black senators,
There are enough black people for them to be put in. For shizzle manism. Alright guys, well, tonight our topic of conversation is gonna be female hotspots. I know like a few weeks ago we did the
male
hotspots. And
male erogenous zones.
right.
Now we're doing.
Female
It's our
erogenous zones. The proper term.
I've been waiting all my life for this shit.
Oh yeah.
Why you a professional? Hey.
No, I just want to know.
You just want to know.
I just want to know.
Why you keep looking at me when you say you just want to
I
know?
know. I already know yours ain't worth nothing.
Oh shit.
What you mean? Yes, it's worth.
Damn.
What's mine?
That's
you know
messed up.
mine?
Why you gonna
Nah,
try
I
my
just-
friend like that?
Cause that's what I
Right.
do every week.
Cause he loved me.
I
And
do
you
that
gonna make
every
us
week.
jump you one of these days if you keep that up.
Y'all don't want to jump this.
Why not?
Y'all gonna
What
get what
type
y'all
of jumping we
looking for.
talking about?
Y'all gonna get what y'all looking for.
What type of
Zarisha,
jumping?
who you think gonna win?
What
Us or
type of
him?
jumping we
Zarisha,
talking
don't
It's 2
say
against
nothing.
1.
What
You
type
have
of
the right
jumping
not to
are we
Zarisha,
talking
comment
about?
And
yourself.
Ima Spanish.
What type of jumping?
What
are we
does
talking
me being Spanish have anything to do with anything?
You know Spanish people ain't rap too tight.
Oh.
about? I still want to know what
That
type of
sound
jumping we
prejudice.
talking about.
We gonna beat his ass. That's what we talking about.
Oh, you know what we didn't say in the news? I thought that was interesting. That we got from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Ray J's libido is low.
Why you say that?
Because Princess said that they wanted to have another child already, but Ray J can't get it up. His libido is low.
He can't get it up.
Yeah, she
What,
said
he
that.
overuse it or something? Like how?
I don't know.
You
He
know
ain't
what?
even
He
40 yet.
look. He released that thing of Kim K. He's saying, and they did something to him.
They did something to
They
him?
did something to him.
Oh, man.
They did something to him.
Whatever it is.
He can't get it up.
You can't get it up.
That's fucked up.
His libido
That's
is
a
low.
woman's biggest fear.
That her man libido is low.
What?
That's your biggest fear?
What's your biggest fear?
She sound like she's scared to talk.
Yeah. It ain't libido low? Low libido?
If your man can't get it up, what you gonna do? Cheat?
Get another man.
Right.
Get another man?
That's what y'all know.
Right.
Yeah, not if your heart is there, you're not gonna get another man.
That's what y'all know to do anyway.
I don't think my mic on.
It's on. You just don't want to talk. It's on.
I don't think mine.
No, your
She's
mic
scared to
on.
talk.
All the way on.
Mic check engine. Mic check engine. We good?
Yeah,
she's
I'm
scared to
looking
talk.
at the left.
Cheat.
You gonna cheat? You look like you cheat and drink
That's fucked
211.
up.
So
I
I'm
didn't
not
think she
gonna
was
lie
a
to you.
cheater. That's fucked up. I didn't think she was a cheater.
You didn't think she was a cheater?
I
don't drink. I don't drink too.
You drink hen. You
Nah, I
drink
don't
hen.
drink hens.
Yeah, okay.
Not no
Well,
more.
Not no more?
No.
Oh, so you don't cheat?
Why
no
y'all
more.
gotta cheat though? Why
No,
y'all
I
can't
still
just
cheat.
leave? Or why y'all can't just tell them?
Why do men cheat?
that's a whole different show.
Right, you say,
We
well, we have to
don't
cheat.
really cheat to cheat. We just be having fun. Y'all cheat and have feelings.
I can't be coming up.
Who said that?
Sure, it's true.
I mean,
Y'all be
so-
cheating and be liking the nigga. We be cheating and be like, I'm about to my bitch, man. Crib.
That sounds like a post that was posted on Instagram.
You see, that's where y'all are
Y'all be
sadly
catching
mistaken.
stuff.
Y'all keep thinking that that's what women are about. No, it is this. And
That's
you
what's
have
going
a lot of
on.
real ruthless
Because
women
y'all
now.
feel like y'all not gonna cheat if the nigga can't make y'all feel some type of way anyway. See, we don't give a fuck.
I've been under the wrong
I'm
rock.
cheating. I don't give a damn.
Because I won't
cheat.
cheat.
all
Like,
women do is
I can
drive
still
by.
be in a relationship with you and cheat.
See,
Okay, well,
Oh,
let's get to
man.
the topic at hand.
the
So,
margarita is coming out.
Why you telling these people what I'm drinking?
Oh, that's a margarita?
No.
Oh,
they
that's
can't
a
see.
strawberry soda.
They
I thought it
can't
was-
see because
Strawberry
the
soda.
live is on the can.
what is that? Fact juice?
Thought
No, that's
juice.
a
THOT.
Oh.
Thought?
Thought juice.
I ain't say he said that.
I thought that was juice.
I ain't
Yeah,
say
that's
You're the
juice.
only one
I
that
just
thinks it's
spelled
a juice.
Thought juice.
I just spelled it.
Power
So-
up.
As expected, the number one female hotspot is obviously the vajayjay.
The clitoris, not the vajayjay.
No, it's like they're saying the entire thing.
No.
The vagina that when
Because if you
when
lick the hole, it
think-
ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold
That's too
on.
early.
Oh.
My bad. My bad.
Slow your roll,
I
partner.
thought it was Kink Talk.
He said he know what he doing.
Oh,
He
my
said you
bad.
lick the
Oh,
whole
oh.
thing.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
Let him go. Let
Wait,
him
you
go.
have to take
Is
notes.
this
He
thing
said
on?
you
I
lick
thought
the
this was
whole
Kink
thing.
Talk. My
So
bad.
now we know what he doing.
You can-
So somebody might want to slide
I've
his
learned
DM.
because when I came in here, they asked me my age, like I was supposed to be the young nigga, some shit like that. So I
He
felt
said
some
you
type
lick
of
the
way.
whole thing.
You can't be licking the whole.
You
That's
say you
what-
can't
I
be
don't
sitting
know.
licking the whole thing. You have to lick the clip.
Oh, you
know.
lick the click. Okay.
If
What
I'm
about
wrong,
the hole?
if I'm wrong, somebody, you know what I'm saying?
You wrong.
I'm wrong. So you like the whole lick? You the first person I heard say
So
that.
you go straight to the clip?
You have to. What's the whole gonna do?
You can't eat pussy.
Zarisha has spoken and she never speaks unless
Zarisha
we
said,
have to make her
hold
speak.
on. I usually be
Shit.
silent, but let me tap in.
All I'ma
Right.
say
Your ass
is-
can't eat no pussy.
Right.
Damn.
All I'm gonna say
He
is
can't eat pussy.
what? 2,
No.
4, 5. It's five women in here, right? And only one woman correcting me. So shit. That's all I'm gonna say. 1 out of
Only
5.
one?
Only 1 out of 5 corrected
That's
me.
not
I
my
did.
spot.
I
The two-
interjected and I did tell you that there's more
So
to
you
the
like-
vagina
So
than
you
just
do
the
you like your
clitoris.
whole licked is the question.
Yeah,
The whole.
The whole.
the hole. Yeah, the hole is part of my vagina, right?
Shit.
You could lick the hole. You could
I like
suck on
women
the
too.
clit.
I
There are
like
different things that goes on.
That nigga said, all right, thanks, big bro. You see what I'm saying? That nigga, who he is, what's his name? Low key J3. My boy said, all right.
Johnny.
Johnny is what? 18 years old.
Yeah.
That's
So,
we gotta listen. Hold up.
So-
Hey, listen. We got to educate the youth.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. On the
Who
King
gave him
Talk page.
permission to follow us?
On the King Talk.
It says 18 and older. He's
On the
18.
King Talk page, it says 18 and older.
He's 18.
We educating the youth. That's all it is.
Right. Anyway,
Hey, go for the clip, my brother. Don't do nothing with the hoe, man. She gonna look at you like you stupid, bro.
impossible.
I'm telling you.
You need to stop saying that.
All right.
As a woman of a particular age,
All right, fuck it.
I'm
Put it like
telling
this.
you.
Y'all boys do both and see what happens, man. See what happens when you
Maybe
go for the
all
hole,
depends.
and then see what happens when you go for the clitoris.
but you have to incorporate both. It's not
I'm
a matter
not
of
saying
picking
you're not
one.
gonna touch the hole. I'm just letting you know
Maybe
where
it's
that
the
spot.
person.
Ain't we talking about the spots? I thought we
Maybe
was
it's the
talking about
person
spots.
that you've been with, because everybody else appreciates getting head a different way.
They say it's
Yeah,
stupid.
everybody's
even though
So everybody's different.
They
so
say ain't no affection in the hole. The hole is for the penis.
What about the labia? Like, what
Or
about
the
fingers.
fingers.
Y'all using all type of big words. Listen, I know hole and clitoris.
you see, so you came to the right place because you need some education.
I need some education.
I need to get my
Well,
camera.
we got the cougars out tonight, so we gonna get some education.
I am not. I
We
am
got
not a cougar.
He's a cougar. Team Cougar is in the building.
I am not a cougar.
Hey,
Okay,
compare from
so
my age to your age.
there are
he's a
other
cougar.
things that you can actually
Chemo freak. That's
go
what they
to, like
He
for
must freak
instance,
to let us know.
Kima is a
Fuck you,
freak.
man.
Chemo.
there are other parts of the body that are also hotspots for women. For instance, the ears,
The nipple.
nibbling,
ears?
yeah, nibbling on the ears.
Oh, the
Your
ears.
ears.
Okay.
Nibbling on your ears. Do not go for just sticking your wet, sloppy tongue down somebody's ear hole. That's not what they're necessarily looking for. Nibble on their earlobes or even whisper stuff into their ear. That will send off sensual sensations. Okay? Just
This is not the weather to be talking about this when you gotta go home alone.
what do you have to say?
I'm gonna masturbate myself in a coma tonight. I'm gonna play with this pussy till I can't play with it no more. Tonight. Tonight is the night.
Also,
So how long do you
lips.
masturbate for?
This is bullshit.
How long do you masturbate for?
Also, the lips. The lips are also known as, hot spots. Some people like being pecked or even just a simple taking your fingers and rubbing. That's some people, like I said, everybody's kind of different. Also, the neck. Some people might want
That'd be
you to
that low-key
nibble on their
hitter.
neck.
The neck that low key hitter.
Some people like hickeys, other people they don't. Right. So also don't forget the neck,
I like to put all my time and attention on the pussy.
and then breast.
That's me.
I had to put
I'm the breast girl.
But even with that being
breast
said,
girl?
you cannot go gung ho
You like
on a
your titties
woman's breast by grabbing on them too hard or even sucking on them too hard. Like, you have to realize that she does have nerve endings there.
Some of them like it rough.
You know what I've noticed? That if I like a guy, he could touch my breast and then that would let me orgasm really hard. But if I don't like you,
Don't touch me.
just don't touch my
Get your nut and get the fuck off.
like, because if he touches my, I'll be so
I had
grossed out.
Oh, you still get fucked.
I had one of those.
You don't like him? I like him. I'm a fuck him.
Get,
I'm a fuck him when I don't like. I'm a fuck him.
get off me, don't touch me. I was raped as a kid, and I don't like that type of
my
stuff.
God.
That's my lie, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh.
That's my lie, and I stuck to it for 11 months of my life.
11 months.
I still remember how long it was.
Wow.
11 months.
Wow.
Don't touch me.
Wow.
Poor guy.
Also,
Wow.
another hot spot is the butt.
Whoa.
It doesn't necessarily mean butt encompasses
brought
a lot
my
of
flag.
things. It doesn't necessarily
The
only mean
cheeks.
the
I should have
hole.
brought my flag.
It doesn't only mean like
Alright,
the
so what?
anus,
The butt cheeks.
the butt cheeks,
What, slapping
like
it?
slapping,
Biting.
caressing,
Biting.
biting.
I like to bite the booty cheek. You gotta bite the booty
You see, and you
I like to
you
bite
see?
booty cheeks too.
Oh, you
We not about to talk about that
soon
today,
eat
Kim.
some ass, bro.
Listen, Kim.
You bite that ass chicken. You soon
Oh,
eat
you
some
say
ass.
you never ate?
Listen, Kim, we
I
not about to
mean,
do
You ain't
that.
got that
already
mitt
in
right
the
now.
vicinity,
Kima, we
you
not
might
about to
as
do that.
well.
Later on,
No, I ain't no ass.
later on,
You
you gonna
not
be proud
eating
of
no
your
ass?
old tool set. You gonna be proud
I
of
mean,
your
you right down there
Vagina is
already. You
right
might as well
there.
just eat.
You right. I'd rather
Look
just
for
stay in the
vagina, look for
vagina.
booty. You might as well
Nah,
just
it
go ahead
ain't
and
one
just
down.
open wider, like and eat the whole damn thing.
That's that cougar shit. I ain't-
We'll hear about you in the
That's
next
not
2
true.
years when somebody turn you out. It's alright.
Right.
Also, the
How much
inner
hold on,
thigh.
time out. How much people y'all done turned down? I'm curious.
How much people y'all done turned up?
How much
Too
people
numerous
y'all
to
done turned
count.
down?
Maury.
Too
How
numerous
much-
to mention.
Kim, how much niggas you done turned down? Niggas who done told you, I ain't doing it, but you made them do it.
All of them.
Right.
Yeah.
They all come to me saying, I don't do
I'm not
that.
doing this.
And they
I'm
end
not
up
doing
doing
that.
And they end up letting
First
me
quarter.
They, time out, flag on the plate.
do it. She a little too quiet for me.
She's scared.
Scared of what?
She's
So,
scared.
She
Also,
also talk
It's because y'all got her
Miami.
on this little pop
I'm not
puff
scared.
drink, man. Y'all need to get her some parks.
I ain't scared.
Ooh. See, that nigga talking, he's scared you about to expose him. That nigga's all in.
Also, the inner thigh. The inner thigh is also.
What the inner thigh gonna do?
You are young.
I like
And
to be
it's telling
kissed on my
you
inner
by
thigh.
that statement.
I ain't gonna lie.
I might.
I like.
You right.
I ain't gonna lie. I be having a couple
I
girls.
don't
They
got
be,
no pussy.
You
get
don't
straight to
even
it.
You might be right. Oh,
They be like, get straight to it.
touching, caressing,
Biting.
stroking, biting,
Yep.
even using your fingernails.
We
to-
doing all of that in the club. By the time we get home, straight to it.
What was your longest relationship?
Shit.
He a baby.
Right, none.
It ain't even that.
At that rate,
Y'all
Ain't
bitches
nobody
ain't
staying
worth
with you.
keeping in a relationship. We just bam bam thank you ma'am. I'm just talking shit.
You have to find out what your girl likes, and you have to do those things.
Y'all better be in a relationship right now with this way they are talking.
I'm not. I'm going home by my God.
I see. Alright, that's one. Number two.
But I do. I
Wait,
know
wait.
what to do.
Number two, are you going home to somebody?
I have a dog.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. So, like I said, what's your longest relationship, Kim? You asking me.
Yeah, you're the
Exactly.
guest, so that's why we ask
What's
you.
your longest? Exactly, and the guest is allowed to rebuttal, correct, Engine? Oh, okay, exactly.
I've had
So-
long relationships, 5 years.
Kima, 5 years ain't
why,
shit.
why you sucking your teeth?
I've
5
had
years
long
ain't shit.
relationships.
You
I
40.
haven't even been married.
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say her age. I'm sorry. Okay, but at your age, 5 years ain't shit.
How is that not shit?
That ain't shit. 5 years ain't shit. I know teenagers that do 5 years.
Teenagers.
They ain't had no
Teenagers.
fucking relationship. They ain't put no
Right.
bills on that relationship.
Okay.
When you split a
You got a
bill, you have a
mortgage?
motherfucking relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, then cut that
Hey,
bullshit.
listen.
Right.
Like I said, I know
Zuri
teenagers
go
that
back
do.
to say to that.
I
You
know
gonna have a
teenagers.
relationship,
I
ain't
like
no
this.
budget.
I know teenagers. Hey, listen.
I like
You ain't had a relationship
If you
until
sit-
you have
if
a
you
real ass
sit- hey, listen.
date night,
If
and
you
you gotta
15,
count your little.
That don't mean that the relationships count on your
No,
time
man.
and period of life. That don't got nothing
No,
to
that
do
don't
with
mean nothing.
It do.
Man, okay, I'll let you roll.
You can't say
So
that.
between
You can't say that.
between 13
Nah, I ain't
and
saying
25.
13. That's too early.
No,
13,
no,
I ain't saying 13.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
saying 16.
How can they be a
16 to
teenager
19.
and be
16
5 years in?
16 to 19 at this
so
age
you said
is
teenagers
a
You said
have
relationship.
teenagers have longer
are
relationships than 5
5
years.
years.
I know
So that's
teenagers
13 to 18.
Yeah.
I ain't say
13
that.
to 19.
Y'all
What are
just-
y'all doing
right?
from 13 to 19?
13 to
That's
19.
not a relationship.
Niggas
That's
don't.
puppy love.
Nobody know who the fuck they is at that
Some
age.
people-
How the fuck you gonna be with
So
somebody?
how much people done got married to their high school sweetheart?
That does not.
How many of them
How much-
divorced their high school sweetheart?
It don't matter.
See,
That's
you
not what
not-
I asked you.
Because
I
you
asked
have
you how much
you
people,
trying to tell me the.
Hey, people,
Listen.
out in here
Hold
in the
on,
world,
hold on,
the
hold
real
on.
world, how much people done got married to their high
Let me
school
help you
sweetheart?
out. Boom.
Right.
Light
LeBron
off.
James right now is married to his high school sweetheart.
Okay.
The greatest player in basketball is married to
How
his
many
high school sweetheart.
how many players
How many-
on the team he plays on?
What that got to do with anything?
It has.
Because
You want to
you're
bring the
making it
math
an
out?
Example, so tell us.
Y'all
See,
trying to get away from
No, it's
what
not
we
getting
talking
away
about.
from nothing. It's the problem is you've read the first 3 pages of life and you trying to tell me and I'm about to finish it.
You ain't got now
So
one
you-
gray hair on you. You're still
But
young.
I got a 20-year-old daughter.
Right.
So I know
Right.
damn well there ain't no 5-year relationship
Relationship as
and no
far as
damn
teenagers.
19.
Why not though? I'm asking
Why
you,
not?
why
Because
not?
you don't
You're
know
the
what
one that
love
mentioned you
is.
don't even know your
She
I
just
never
told me
said.
that the
Hold on, whoa,
my
whoa,
daughter
whoa,
came to
whoa.
me the other
Whoa,
day and
whoa,
told me she
never
understand what I said.
We never said nothing about love. We
Right.
said relationship.
There's no
What
real-
was the longest relationship
When
you had?
Listen, those
Correct,
aren't
yes or no?
relationships.
Those are
Okay.
relationships. So what
I
is
have
your
okay.
stipulation of
To
a
them that
So
was
relationship?
my
relationship.
if you want to say a
To them, that
relationship,
was a relationship.
I've had my phone number for 20
Nowadays,
years.
these
I've had my
hold on.
phone number for 20 years.
That is
Nigga.
not relationship. That's a
Hold on.
relationship.
Hey, time
I've
out,
had
time
my
out.
phone number.
Since you
Hey,
want
The
to be
same number they
specific,
called me to
Times
tell
have
me my
changed.
daughter
As
was
long as
Times
being
have
born is the
changed.
same number she calls today.
Times
So
have
I have
changed.
had a phone number for 20 years.
Times have
That's
changed.
a relationship
person.
that you
Times have
speak
changed.
We're
of.
arguing with somebody who doesn't even know what to do with a woman's style.
Exactly.
Whoa, hold on. Just because you like your thigh lick, don't mean every girl like.
I didn't say every girl.
All right,
You
so
have to-
you can't
have to
judge
learn
me.
what they
You
like.
have to learn what
can't
everybody
You want me to
likes.
tell you
She's over
something?
here studying him.
You want me
like-
to tell you
Hold on,
something?
time out.
You want me to tell you something?
Because
I probably would. I would probably side with
everybody
like they thighs.
I understand that.
That's
It's
anticipation.
not like it
I
won't
like my
happen.
thighs big.
You like your
Like
thighs
little,
big?
like little love bites.
But-
I know, don't bite.
You like your thighs
hard.
big? You like your thighs big? You probably never got your thighs big before. You just
Any
saying
of
that
y'all
it's
here, all the people here, hold
thighs
on.
big.
The people here in the background. Have you, I mean, we all adults here and we've all had sex. Women's thighs.
I'm not saying it's not something that don't get touched.
80-90.
I just said
Thank
not
you.
every girl
Thank
likes
you.
it. I never
I'm trying.
Whoa.
You
I
know
like
what's so
little-
funny?
I
Y'all
like
trying to
little
make it
bites.
seem like
I'm
I'm
trying to
telling
say-
y'all the
We're
thighs
just
is off
trying to
limits. I never
enlighten you,
said
just
that.
trying to help you understand
Help
that.
me. I have no problems. Believe me. I got the name for a reason. So it is for a reason. Please believe me. Leave me.
So
I'm
you
just
never
letting
like.
I never said I never licked the thighs before. Did I ever say, whoa, the thighs? What are you guys talking about? The thighs.
I wish we could
whoa.
rewind because
I
we
never
were
said
like
that.
thighs. Which woman like their thighs licked?
I
was
said,
like,
do you like it? That was the first question I asked you.
all right.
I got it.
Back on to the topic at hand.
Nigga telling a woman how
I'm
she
getting
gonna get
attacked.
up.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing.
I'm glad I came on this show. I like this show. I like this show. This show is nice. I like this show.
Anyways,
So, next spot. What's the next
V
spot after the
Stuck.
thighs?
let's get to
V
you.
Stuck don't
honey.
want to talk. Don't talk to V Stuck. She quiet. She don't want to talk.
Right, she a
She don't
little too
wanna
quiet
talk.
for me.
She
You're
came to
as
do
a
her
female.
appearance. This is a walkthrough for her.
As a female,
She came to do her
your,
walkthrough.
what are some of your hot spots?
My neck.
Oh,
That sound like Kia.
So do you like them to be
Her
kissed, caressed?
She look like
Kissed
a neck,
and
her
caressed.
I like caressing is everything. You gotta caress.
your back.
You have to.
Why?
caress.
She over here licking her lips like.
Ooh.
I'm always licking my lips. I like to be massaged.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
For all the listeners
I like
at
to be
home,
caressed.
she likes to like her lips.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, something wrong with my mind. I think my shit broke.
Oh, you done made
It
that
doesn't
thing look.
matter. Just leave it hang.
And the baby tuck. I gotta hold it.
You can have my mic,
Oh,
There you go.
and then you could bring this up.
Okay.
Better?
I don't like the way you swing.
Sorry, my bad.
You can't be swinging stuff in people's faces like that. That's we in King
That's
Talk.
cool.
We in King Talk.
But yeah, that's what I like.
What you like, Kim? What's the
My
hot spot?
My nipples.
What's the hot spot for you?
Oh yeah, my
Miss
nipples
Jade?
too.
Miss Jade, what's the hot spot? You and your phone. What's the hot spot, man?
I think I already said it. I think if you were paying attention, you would have got it.
We've been
already.
talking about a lot. Don't do that to me. I like her accent too.
Yeah.
I like
Join
her
the line.
accent. Join the line.
Y'all crazy.
My nipples. If you miss my nipples,
Y'all like crazy.
you like them pinched?
Kima, how often you like the ass ate, Kima?
You like it, yeah, you like
Kima,
it.
how often do you like the ass ate, Kima? I know the ass is your
I
spot.
don't. No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
So you like
Yeah.
eating the ass, but you don't like the ass. Wow. Shit, what world have I walked into tonight?
King Talk world.
Yeah.
Jay,
But
Miss
you
Jay,
know what?
you
That-
about that action too?
Maybe you said you're 24, right?
You about
so
that
maybe you
wait
never
a
had
minute.
a.
I'm asking you a co-host if you about that action too.
But listen, you have to allow everybody else to
I am.
speak and to
Go-
participate in the conversation.
you right.
You probably
Thank
never
you very
had
much.
the balls, like behind the balls. You probably never had that.
Yes, I have. What's behind the balls? I like just the balls. I don't like the gooch. I don't do it.
Yeah, I'm talking about the gooch.
I ain't doing the gooch. You can lick my balls if you want to. I don't need all of that. You can just suck the dick.
So you draw a line like balls, gooch, draw a line right here.
There's no gooch. We stopping at the balls.
So you drawing the line.
We stopping at the balls.
Oh yeah. Nah, you ain't my type of dude.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're not my type of dude.
And listen, man, fellas, don't be getting your ass ate out here, man.
Why not?
Please.
How you gonna tell like other
Don't
men what
be
to like
doing
and what not to like?
So I'm guessing Jade is on the boat and eating the ass too.
Oh, yes.
I'm simply saying
Aren't
that
you,
you cannot
Zuri?
And
tell
that's not. I
what
Zuri.
the next person-
Zuri,
She quiet.
are you on it?
Don't ask her.
Are you
Don't
on it
ask
with
her.
us?
I don't-
or
You
not?
can't tell what the next
Huh?
person wants.
This is
Like,
about
what
what
not
she's
to
like. This is about woman erogenism.
What was the question?
They asked B Stuck
We said we
if she's about to eat
we
in the
go behind
ass.
the balls.
Me
No. We
Eating
didn't
the
say
ass.
we didn't say eating
Oh,
that.
that's weekend straight too.
We said behind the ball.
I thought we was growing here, man. I used to girl with Kyrie this night.
That's what we said.
So Miss J, do you eating the ass, Miss J?
We thought we were grown until you said that you didn't understand women's thighs.
I
that, I realized
never
that
said
you
I understand women.
After that, I knew you were in kindergarten. So the conversation was already over after that. For me personally.
You just have to. You have to
have more, with sex and sexuality, you have to have more of an open mind. You
Yeah.
also have to realize that what one person likes, the next person might not like. You might be with somebody for 10 years and probably they like their nipples to be pinched or they like you to do it in a certain type of way. The next person you might meet might just like their back to be caressed and kissed. So everybody is different, everybody's unique in the stuff that they like, and
you have to be
you
open
cannot
to
be
changes.
too,
Right.
yeah, and you cannot be too judgmental.
All right. Well, all I can say is so far.
So far,
All I can say is so far I haven't had no lady to ask.
lady that asked
to
you to do
go
what?
past the balls.
So she would have to ask you to go past the
I'm
balls?
just saying.
Or
You said
maybe
to
he
be
hasn't had
open-minded.
anybody
No.
whoever,
Y'all
right?
asked me to be open-minded, and I'm telling y'all open-mindedly.
You haven't met the girl to
Nah,
go
I'm not
past
into
the
it.
balls. Okay.
It's okay. I feel like that's something just for the ladies. That's if a male feels like he wants to do something like that, all right. But I don't feel like a man should sit there with his legs cocked back and have his ass.
You have to cock him back. He could always
Listen.
But
Listen.
you want your
It
dick
sounds like you
sucked
like
from
your
the
big
back,
papa.
though.
It sounds like you like it over there, big papa.
Oh, listen, I'm a old. I told you my daughter 20.
Shit.
I've been putting in work. That means I at the very least got 20 years in.
Right.
So you could do that boring shit if you want
Ah,
to.
shit, I'm gonna stay
But
boring then.
she didn't answer the question.
Cause she ain't on that.
Oh, you're not on that?
She ain't on that.
Not yet.
She ain't on your team with this. She ain't on your team with this one, man.
She not.
She ain't cocking them niggas' legs back.
Not yet.
We gonna stay in the 90s. with it.
Zuri,
But
you
that don't
cocking
mean
them
She
back,
ain't,
right?
she ain't answering y'all.
See, that's 3.
My dog
I ain't gonna lie, y'all
my
picked the
dog
perfect
gonna
host. Shout out to Strong Arm, man. Y'all got the perfect host for this right here
My dog
because
gonna plead the
they is
fifth.
with the shits.
You
Miss
got her fucked
Jade,
up out here.
she's not playing no games.
That's what I'm saying.
She got her
say-
glasses on.
So
She ready to
listen,
teach.
hold on, man. Hold on.
Talk to me.
You're interesting shit. See, you got
Talk to me.
So you gonna eat what ass?
I probably eat the grass before I eat the meat.
Huh?
That's what I'm interested in.
I need another shot.
You
Girl.
might-
She said, girl.
I need another shot.
Miami Velvet open tonight. Girl. A lot of girl. Zuri, me, you, her, girl. Right there. Miami Velvet. Girl. Girl. Wow. Girl ass.
Yes.
I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
I'm a lady.
I'm a lady.
Anyways, back to the topic at
You'll
hand.
do
There are
what? I'm a girl.
There are also certain parts of the body that you would not even consider as being a hot spot or an erogenous zone. This may not apply to everyone, but it does happen. For instance, the inner wrist. So of a woman, like if you're having a conversation and you're caressing her or even tapping her using your fingernails and rubbing against her inner wrist, that in itself is an erogenous zone. It may not be for everyone, but for some people. Even the forehead is also an erogenous zone for certain women. By simply kissing.
I like forehead kisses.
Yeah. Or when you go to kiss someone, some people like you to hold on to their face or their cheeks and you rub even to the back of the ear. That is also an erogenous zone. Not only for women, but also for men. Some people just like the sensation.
The back of the ear.
Yeah. As well as the face. Also the scalp. I mean, for many women and some men alike, when you go to get your hair cut or you go to the salon and the professional is combing your hair or even washing your hair, for some people it feels really, really good. So that in itself is also an erogenous zone.
Man, we wear too much weed for that.
Well, for the ones who do, I mean, but when I'm at home, I'm like, I have my afro, so it's whatever. Also, the back of the knees. That's also an erogenous zone.
So I could kick her in the back of the knee.
No, Kenny, not kick her in the back of her knees. Actually, that part of the body is very soft, and there are a lot of nerve endings that are there. So you could simply rub, caress, kiss. You could use your fingernails. I'm not telling you like dig into her, like slide your fingernails across it. And for some people, that actually feels really good. The lower back. For many people, their lower back is an erogenous zone. Hot spot. Like simply kissing, caressing, rubbing. Petty, do you like your middle of your back kissed, rubbed, caressed?
No, I ain't laying on my back like that.
Huh? How she get to your back why you laying on your back to get to your back?
I mean laying on my stomach like that. That's not my bad.
Why, your stuff too big to lay on your stomach? Is that what you're telling us?
Well, that's one of my concerns. That's one of my concerns.
Whatever.
That you're not laying on
It's
your
not
stomach.
comfortable. No,
It's not comfortable to lay on
You know
your
what
stomach?
type of pillow top I have to? for that.
So
And then
men,
two.
men
No,
can't lay
and
on
He
then-
his
got
stomach.
big dick and balls, so he
And
can't
I'm
lay
trying.
on his
I'm trying.
stomach.
And then
Man,
I'm
I
trying.
got big titties. I still can lay on my stomach. Lay on your stomach.
Whoa.
Not that time of night.
I'm just saying. But you know, a lot of times when you think in terms of what is a woman's erogenous zone, a lot of people simply thinks that it's a lot of people say that they would automatically think, oh, it's the vagina or it's the clitoris.
On the booty hole.
Yeah, but you know, there are a lot more other parts of the body. The feet. And I'm not talking about people who have feet fetishes, so they like to see feet or they like to kiss on feet. Some people actually like getting their feet massaged and playing with their fingers, playing with the crevices in between their toes. Those are also
That's me.
erogenous zones, you see?
That's you.
That'll put me to sleep.
What?
She finally talked.
Right, so you see?
Don't say too much. I don't think
Well, you gotta say a little more than that. This
Right,
Kink Talk.
right.
We want to hear. We
I'm
want to
trying
know.
to see how that thing get wet.
Right.
Right. We want to know.
I think it would have been like if y'all would have asked me a question, I probably would have.
What a question?
So okay, let me pose a question to you then.
Uh-oh.
What is your thing like in terms of sex? What do you like?
To get me wet or
All
In
of
the
the
middle
above.
of it.
Give us the whole rundown. What gets you wet?
can't get a whole rundown.
What gets you
Yeah,
wet?
give us the rundown. This is no
like
holds
this
are
one.
What
barred.
gets you
we
wet?
gave the disclaimer
Yeah,
at
I
the
like to be
beginning.
caressed.
What part of your
Passion.
body do you like being caressed?
My neck down to my feet.
What is the kinkiest thing that you've ever done?
Kinkiest.
Kinkiest, like filth, you know, filth meter on 100.
Filth meter?
Yeah.
Filth.
Explain the filth meter.
What-
We want
what
all
does-
of
what-
that that's involved.
Filth, nasty.
Filth nasty.
And I ain't get that.
You
got
haven't
it?
gotten there yet.
You haven't done anything nasty?
I do a lot of things nasty. but
Okay,
Like,
let
nasty,
us know.
nasty, nah.
Okay,
is
so
it?
that means you
Not
have a
something I'm like,
fantasy of
damn,
something
I'm actually
nasty.
doing this. No, not yet.
Tell us the fantasy of the nasty thing, that nasty thing that you haven't done yet.
Shit, now
That
we
you
getting
wanna
to
do.
it.
Yeah.
Now
Matter of
we-
fact, I did something nasty one time. I ate somebody's butt. That's nasty.
That was a girl?
It definitely was a girl.
So are you bisexual?
Oh, that's too much.
Oh, shit. You can hurry.
This is
You
King
need
Talk
another
Miami where
shot.
no holes
She
are barred.
needs a
You
shot.
can plead the fifth.
She needs a shot.
You can whisper and let us know.
I'm in agreement with my main man over here.
It's
She need a
she's
shot.
drinking that puffy juice.
I mean, I got
We
Patron.
wanna
to give you a
know.
shot.
Oh, I bet if she was on the
You wanna
Patron.
put
We
your-
said, what did we say? No holds are barred.
No secrets.
You
What
can't plead the
secrets? I
fifth.
got that. There ain't no
I
secret.
got secrets.
I can fuck with that though.
That's secrets turn into leashes. Or do you like leashes?
At all.
No idea.
You don't like
I don't give a
leashes?
fuck.
You don't like restraints?
Huh?
You don't like a
Cuffs?
leash?
A leash what? Around my neck?
Or you could put it
You could
around
put it on
somebody
somebody
else's
People
else's
good with
neck.
leashes.
Oh, I put leashes on people's neck every day.
Huh?
Where you do that at?
Right.
They interested.
Anybody else
Are they
talk to me
hiring?
daily?
Like a physical leash?
No, not like a physical. It's like my own personal leash.
He asked if they hiring.
I need to know.
You want to be put on a leash?
No, he
No,
might
and
want
what
to
did
put
you
She
somebody
got leashes, I'm telling you. She
I'm
got
telling you
leashes.
right now, don't even play with me.
I want to know.
Don't even play with me. You ain't trying to retire again. Don't play with me.
Okay, so Mr. Suave, 24,
I like-
being around, do all that.
I
We
like-
needs to know
I like
about
that
your filth meter. Like, what is the raunchiest, filthiest thing that you've done? Please, Lord, don't say 69.
What's 69?
I don't know, I'm just
That's
saying.
middle school. 69 middle school. I'm telling you.
Okay, get
Shit,
to
I don't
it.
even really know. Like, Divine, I ain't never eaten no ass before.
But what is, have you had a threesome? Have you been
Yeah, I
to
had
the
a
swingers
threesome.
clubs? Like,
15 years old, I had a threesome.
Three?
I never had a threesome.
15 years old
I
threesome?
swear to God, my boy Nicky could vouch.
Hey,
15 years old.
Ooh.
you got to
I was
vouch
at
for
Northern
it.
Senior High.
I'm gonna have to give you the
Two
props
girls.
for that one.
2 girls. See, y'all probably won't even believe me if I told y'all. But it was more than 2 girls, but I had a threesome at that time. And then.
It was just you? You were the only guy there? And
No, my boy Nick was in the other room
so
with the
y'all
girl.
ran a train on the
My
girl.
boy, no, we ain't run no train. No train. We ain't run no train. Nick in the other room with
indicted with
one
you.
homegirl.
Nick was there.
Hey, and they was older than us though. They was older than us though. They were seniors. I was in 10th grade. He was in 10th grade. They were seniors.
15 years old threesome.
I promise you.
That's
I'm telling you, y'all keep thinking age means something. That's what I'm telling y'all. These kids
No, you're right.
Age
These
ain't
days
mean
don't mean nothing.
Nobody said anything about
I ain't
age.
say you was a virgin.
Yeah, 15 years old.
Just said you ain't finished reading the book yet,
Don't
man.
tell my mama though.
Finish reading the book, trust me.
I skipped
This
threesome,
shit
but
get
you,
good
but
at
you
the
have
end.
these. You have
school for
restrictions.
that shit.
Cause you know what I've learned? I thought girls was freaky when they were young, but when you cross that 35,
I see.
shit open.
I
So
see.
imagine when you're crossing that.
Hey,
35.
when I get that, when I
35
get
to
to
get
that
open?
bridge, when
No,
I get to that
I'm just,
bridge,
I'm being honest.
I
Like,
think I opened up.
I think women they don't accept casual sex until about that round. That's when they start.
What's casual sex?
Like how you just say, hurry, don't touch me, just get your nut.
Right.
That
That
shit don't
wasn't
happen.
casual sex.
That shit don't happen when they're young.
That wasn't casual sex. That was
They already, don't touch me.
that was
You
just
know,
a
I
boy.
think-
You know how you end up with a boyfriend that you really like,
No, I don't know about
Oh,
ending
you
up with a
know,
boyfriend.
Well,
No, I
I'm
don't.
telling you about ending up with a boyfriend
Okay.
that you don't really. Anywho, let's not. You ain't
That's
did
you.
it like that.
That's you. I don't
That was
know.
the worst 11. Listen, I always say that was the worst 11 months of my life.
But how you end up with? Hold on. Okay.
I used to cry. Did I not used to cry every time I
How
had to?
do you end up
crying is not good.
with in a sexually active relationship with someone you don't like for 11 months?
Man,
You're a victim of circumstance, you know?
yeah,
A
right.
victim of circumstance.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. We were friends. We were friends. No, we have been friends for years.
Okay.
The audience.
And then
The audience may have answered it for me.
no, we have been friends. We have been friends for how long? For years, right?
Since, yeah.
We have been friends for years,
Yeah.
and then I don't want to say lonely. I was alone, and then opportunity presented
You
itself.
full of shit.
And I didn't know I was getting in. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know it was gonna be like 3 inches
Oh.
and like pinky size.
But I don't listen. I've never been in a relationship I have never overstayed in whatever type of relationship with bad sex.
Well, I didn't want to like.
That's the only way you end up in the relationship longer than that.
Well, he wasn't in a relationship. I wasn't in a relationship.
Anywho.
Gee whiz.
11 months. I used to cry. Every time I had to have sex with him, I used to call my friends crying.
So how much?
Yep. Siri, no, you lied.
How much is the size?
Siri brought up pest control,
I used to cry. Did I not used to call you
quick
crying?
and easy insurance.
I used to call my friends crying.
Yeah, like-
I gotta go. This boy. And then I broke it down to him like, yo, like, I can't do it.
So size matter?
Of course size matters.
Hell, well, no. It depends. If it's too little, yeah. If it's like the iPhone 5, that matters.
Alright, so you never had somebody with a small one but made it work?
Mm-mm.
Never.
I need medium at least.
Miss G?
What about B stuck? You skipped
Be
B stuck.
stuck. What's going on with you? What size do you like?
Y'all see she ain't trying to talk. She ain't trying to talk. I told you.
Well, we're still waiting on a response. Any day now.
She's stalling.
We know you're picky. We're saying in terms of size. Like, what size do you like?
What size
Smalls,
you picking?
medium, above average, extra large, gigantuous. I'm giving you all the options. I'm helping you respond.
Tika, what you like,
Medium.
gigantic?
I used to. I used to
Medium.
like gigantic.
V Stuck say she like medium.
It's
You
the
like
medium-
gigantic?
It's the medium
I used
section over here.
I like
I
salami.
like medium.
Salami?
Yeah,
My
she
dog
likes
say
shit
she
you
looking for
never.
Mandingo.
She likes
Mandingo,
shit you never
Matumbo.
seen in your life.
That's
She
nasty.
try to break something.
Yeah, nah.
That's not true.
Alright, so
When you trying to
thought they
operate
said-
all 3 holes, you can't play with
I
stuff
thought
like
they
that.
said when you get to a
But I
certain
mean,
point, you
operate
can't
not
fit it.
freeholds. If they're super big, I don't make them go in the bum bum. You know
But
what I'm saying?
What's fun if they don't go in the bum bum?
I mean, I've been in relationships where I didn't give him any booty because
Well,
his
I've
butt
never
is-
been in a
because
relationship
his
where I
shit
didn't
was
get no
too
booty.
big. You know,
Everybody get booty hole.
No, well, that's you. Only selective people get booty hole.
What kind of booty hole? What you talking about?
Everybody get
I
booty
never
hole.
gave booty hole to Satan, and he actually had an argument with me
I don't get
recently about
What's his name?
no, that's our code name for him.
they call him Satan.
And you know
nigga
he
been called
argued
a
with me the other day.
Time
Well,
out,
he didn't
time
argue
out.
with me. He argued with my cousin.
What's his name?
Satan.
Why do y'all call him Satan?
Because he was a fucked up individual.
Wow.
So that's the thing.
He a messed up individual.
Wow.
So his nickname is Satan.
Wow, shout out to
Satan.
Shout out to that Jamaican Satan out there.
Damn.
Out of our
And he made her hate Jamaicans. She said she would never
Never did another
ever
one.
talk to a
Never.
Jamaican.
I'm straight.
Shout out to Satan.
I think that's the most we've gotten from Be Stuck for the night, that cough.
Yeah. And they're asking for the sour
Are
patch.
there any things, you alright? Don't be joking.
She sounded like she had a Satan before too.
Right.
You had a Satan before?
Yes?
No holes are
Eat some more
barred.
sour patches. Go ahead.
Was he Jamaican too? Who? The Satan. Oh, no Satan yet?
Good for you.
Are you saying?
Possibly.
I agree with you twice today. They all Satan.
So back to our guest. I mean, since we don't have too much on the filth meter to disclose, what is one of the fantasies that you've had that you would not reveal to your mom?
A fantasy that I've had.
Yeah, something that you
Reveal
haven't
to his
done.
mom?
Something
Something I've-
that you don't want anybody to hear.
Not his mom, maybe his friends.
His friend?
His friends.
They do.
I tell my boys everything. Not
Okay.
everything.
Oh!
But everybody has a fantasy.
Oh.
I don't.
you
Every,
mean
like
by
I have a fantasy. Petty, you have a fantasy.
Yeah.
I think you lived out all your fantasies.
Damn.
Sound like that.
Everybody has a fantasy.
She nonchalant to everything. Oh,
See,
yeah,
I-
I did that, been there.
You don't have a fantasy
I have a
like.
fantasy.
Well, so
What's
what
your
is
fantasy?
Shit, I don't even really know. How
You
far
said you
can
have
a
a
guy?
fantasy.
I don't know. What's the limit on girls you can have sex with at one time for it to be a fantasy?
Is that a fantasy?
What else do I want? Like
That's a
having
boring
sex in a-
fantasy.
I mean, I don't really
I
feel
mean,
like
that's his fantasy.
men have like.
Like you want
I want to
5
have
girls at one
sex in
time,
Jamaica on the sand, and I want
or in a cemetery.
candles at cemetery.
People have said their fantasy is to have sex in a
I ain't
cemetery.
gonna lie, homie. If your dick getting hard in the cemetery, I don't know.
Oh no!
what's going
Listen,
on.
then
To each his
I
own.
thought we was
You're
talking
right, to each his
machismo
own.
stuff now. Pussy, get off it. We don't turn it down, brother. You was talking all this other machismo
Yeah, but
stuff.
at a-
What happened? The root.
Wow,
rule number
okay.
Pussy, get
How
off it.
we
We
end
don't
up in the
turn it
grave?
down.
How did we?
I don't know, but I'm finna beat that shit dead.
We passed.
I don't turn it
I'm
down.
scared
How
of
much-
cemetery, so
How
I'm
much
definitely not
hotels did we
having
pass
sex.
before we got to the
Niggas is,
cemetery?
but we don't frown when niggas is fucking in the church.
Right.
Nah, I
Or
ain't
in the
lie.
chapel?
I don't think I ever really like, in a church house. We don't.
But they do it now.
They do it. I never said if the
And
opportunity
we don't even
came.
frown at it. But I say, I fuck
I don't
in
think
a
I
cemetery
ever-
area. Oh my
I think
God.
the only
Them
way
niggas dead.
you
They
want
ain't
to have
bother with
sex
me.
in the church,
Them niggas
you
is
have
gone.
to.
Long gone.
When do you ever have to have sex in the church?
Like if you go visit
Yeah,
somebody in
I'm
prison
gonna-
and y'all walk over the
that
chapel,
don't count. You
it don't
gotta
count,
do what you
right?
gotta
It don't,
do
that's
in
what I
prison.
said. It don't count.
It
In
do
prison,
count.
you gotta do
It
They
don't
had a
count.
pastor there.
Nah.
They blessed. That was
Nah.
God's
I
house
ain't gonna
inside
lie.
the big house.
If in the big house, that's the only
No.
chance you got, then do what you gotta do, fella. But in the free world, you in the church, you can wait your ass
Listen, when the
till
pussy
you
get off it, might be the only chance you got. So you got to take
Do
it when it's
you
getting.
what about? Do you like to have sex in front of people? Like, do you like to be watched?
No.
No.
Shit.
Do you like watching people have sex though?
Porn is
Porn?
watching people have sex?
No,
No,
like
like
as
you-
a voyeur, like.
Nah.
I have.
And did you enjoy it?
It was great.
You enjoyed it.
No.
They enjoyed
I
it
don't-
just like
I-
I enjoyed it. I'm gonna tell you straight too. She straight. It was alright.
See, like I like to be watched.
Yeah, Kima, we gotta do like a swingers club for Christmas.
I
or
love.
something.
I like to be. If I'm
We
watched,
haven't-
I'm going all in.
Yeah, we haven't gone in a while.
Yeah.
Have you done a swingers club?
Have you
I
been
ain't
to a
never
swingers?
do no songs.
Oh.
There's one right up the street.
Right.
Listen, I ain't
Well,
I ain't
yeah,
never
hey,
do no
don't
swingers.
And they're
hesitate.
open
Are
tonight
you
too.
interested? Would you do a swingers club?
What's define a swingers club though? You're going with your partner? Are you going with your partner?
You
go
could go by
your
yourself.
by
You go with your
yourself.
partner. It's up to you.
Well, I ain't doing nothing involving with no other men.
You
I
don't-
ain't gonna
No,
do
you
That's
have
not
to
what
do
it's
it.
about.
I don't know what a swingers club is about, so I gotta tell you.
Just a bunch of people just having sex.
I don't know. I don't think I'm down for that.
But I mean, you don't
If it's my
necessarily.
my whole bunch of homies, is a whole bunch of bitches in the mansion, and we just then hey, I know these.
You
niggas.
don't
It's a lot of
necessarily
girls,
have to have sex when you go there. You could
But
go
there's a
as
whole
a.
bunch of random strangers around.
That's why. Listen.
So who gonna be
you
in the
do
mansion?
not
Strangers, right?
necessarily have to
The
have
girls?
sex.
Oh, so you be
with
knowing all these bitches.
See,
You
now-
want to know all these bitches, huh?
Yeah, you gotta know
out
what
here,
she's going
Mr.
down.
Rogers,
Just
huh?
because you have.
I thought you was out here living life, suave.
Hey, Jay, I'm living life, but living
I
life
thought you was
safe.
out here in the club snatching
Living
them up.
life
They have
safe.
condoms
Putting
at
up
the swingers
numbers.
club.
You right,
They
but
have a bowl. You go and you
even they
get.
say even with the condoms,
Man, you
they
can
ain't
know
strapping.
somebody for 20 years and still don't know.
They say
so,
even with the condoms, like,
So you have you been to the swingers club before? No.
It sounds like y'all.
Would
been-
you-
But I don't even think he's
Oh,
old
they
enough. Don't you have
membership.
to be 25? To
Oh,
the
shit.
guys,
I'm glad I'm not old enough.
the guys have to be 25 to
Damn.
go to the swingers
I'm
club.
glad I'm
Don't be
not
so
old enough.
close-minded. You don't necessarily go to a swingers club to have sex with people. Some people just appreciate the idea of being there and watching other people perform.
I'm not really into that though. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's
The orgy
nice to
room
be
is really
open-minded. It's nice to be open-minded, but I ain't.
The orgy room
I-
is the best.
See, Kima, you.
I am.
Kima is Kima.
You're absolutely
boy.
right. Fade music.
Kima is Kima. I mean, to each his own though. I ain't gonna.
I like to watch.
I like to have my personal one-on-one time. I like
One-on-one.
I like that.
I like to watch.
Fantasy, have another girl, but threesomes ain't really all that.
So across
so what
the
fantasy?
board-
I mean, so nothing, no other variations
mean-
in y'all fantasies?
I want to do stuff I never did before. Like
Sex on the
Like
beach.
what?
sex, like I had sex on the beach.
Like
I had
what?
sex at the movies. I
Like
had
what?
sex
Like
in
what?
different
What would you
places.
like
I mean,
to do that
I
you
gotta
haven't
go
done?
above and beyond.
What is above and beyond in your mind?
Shit.
I mean, it's in your mind already because
I want to
you're
have sex
talking
on an
about it.
elevator.
You
have sex on an elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's
There's nothing to that.
when
Everybody
you go
I
when you
tried.
go away
You
to
go
I
to
want to have sex
college.
on an elevator.
When you go away to college
You
and
did
you
it on
say
the
male,
elevator?
It's the
You did
I
it on
want
the
to
that little ride,
it's
boy.
the
Trust
it's
me.
the rush
You
of
do
that
not
ride
knowing.
happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I
I
want to do
didn't.
the
I
rush of
tried
not
it. I
knowing
started
when.
and I got
You feel me?
scared.
The door gonna open.
Then
and
you
it's
wasn't
like-
drunk enough.
I want that.
I
type
wasn't
of rush.
drunk. You know what? I was going to the immigration lawyer
Wow.
on 79th Street
Wow.
across the street.
All
and I
right,
wasn't
all right,
thinking.
folks.
And I got scared. I was like, you
have
know
you
what?
have you had sex with a midget?
Wow.
Have you had sex with a midget? Would you be
What?
interested in
Hey,
having
you
sex
know what's
with
the
a
craziest
midget?
part? I swear to God, I'm only gonna tell you this because we on KinkTalk. I came across a midget porn the other day. I did watch it for about 5 minutes. I was curious.
For 5
I was
minutes? That
curious.
sounds like a lie. If he admitting to 5
I was
minutes, the whole
curious.
damn thing.
I honestly watched it,
It's
but
alright.
I don't know. I don't
You
think
gonna get caught
I don't
like
think
I am
y'all
right
have
now.
shit.
I'm
If-
looking for a midget.
Don't get me wrong. The midget bad
Oh,
as
we
fuck.
gonna find you.
She's just short.
Boy.
I find me a good midget, but she is a midget in the cemetery.
Nah, you see,
Midget in the two birds, one stone.
Patty wants a
Yeah.
midget
He
in the
said a midget
cemetery
in the
for
cemetery.
Christmas. Any
Damn it,
takers?
A midget in the cemetery.
Midget in the cemetery.
That's the fantasy.
Wow.
Beat it dead.
I
I'm
don't. I
telling
could. Okay. What about if I could beat you halfway? What if I could find you the midget,
Wow.
But not the cemetery.
but not the cemetery? Would you be able to find what I want?
Wow. What you want?
I've been looking because
I
I
don't
just
think you want
want.
to know what I want.
I've been looking.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
What do you think she wants?
Oh no,
Kima?
Mm.
Jesus Christ!
Kima like eating it. I don't know why Kima like eating.
No,
it.
your partner.
I like doing
No,
what?
she's trying to peg
I'm pretty
somebody.
sure
Are
Yeah,
you
she gonna lube
interested?
that motherfucker.
She's trying to
It get lubed up, all right.
I had to take one headphone off. so I
She's
could
trying
hear
to
you.
peg somebody.
What's peg? Explain the peg.
Peg means she'll wear a deal. She'll wear
Oh,
a strap
whoa,
on,
whoa,
and he'll
whoa.
bend over and
Not a
she'll
man,
fuck him in
bro.
his booty. However,
But no,
she
no,
doesn't
bro.
want a sissy man. She
Flag
wants like
on the play.
a
You're
manly
sissy man.
man.
You're sissy man.
No, she
You're
wants a
sissy
manly man. man.
Hey, listen, man. If you take the dildo in the ass, man, your sister, man.
That's not true. Listen, that's not. I have a friend, and he does that with his
This is
girlfriend.
where I draw the flag.
He does that with his girlfriend. He's not. Well,
I don't
he's
care if I'm
not. And he's not
24.
gay.
I'm not gonna argue
He's
this
not
one.
gay.
I didn't want to go there.
He's not gay.
I don't care if I'm 24. This is where I draw the flag.
What's your fantasy, Miss Stuck? Miss Stuck, what is your fantasy?
Y'all boys, this is where I draw the flag.
Don't tell us
Yeah,
you
we're
want
gonna
to
come back up off
seven.
that. I told you not to go that direction.
I didn't try to.
I was telling you. You ain't catching. Young Buck, you wasn't. Don't go there.
I didn't think Kima was trying to.
I already knew you was
Stop.
too.
What are you
was-
trying to do? What's your fantasy?
What you
I
trying
got
to
a
do?
lot of them.
Oh, tell us
already?
2 of them at least.
Not saying you put in the song already.
Two out the middle.
We want something fresh.
They ain't gotta be 2 on the top.
What you
2
heard
the
she said on
bottom,
the
2 in
song?
middle.
I ain't
What
say
you
I
know I
heard
said on
something. I said nothing she said.
Oh,
I
no.
want something
Okay.
fresh.
What you heard me say on the song?
That's not what we talking about.
You said it.
That's not what we talking about.
So what you heard me say on the song?
We're trying to talk about your fantasy.
Exactly.
Get back to the
okay.
topic
I
at
just want to
hand.
know what you heard me say.
They want to know your fantasy.
I heard you can't touch the ass unless you get how much?
Ha. That's bad.
That's a nice ass, too.
Thank you.
I was watching it. I
And
was like,
it's real,
damn,
by the
that's a
way.
nice ass.
You have a nice, you have a
Well,
nice
by the
shape.
way.
How old I be?
But my little fantasy is
How you wanna be?
Tell us.
mm,
Mmm.
We want to know.
Mmm.
Inquiring minds would like to know.
drive-through type of vibe.
Huh? I missed that.
Drive through.
That's different.
Drive through?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
That's that poetic justice.
That's easy to
Line
do
too
that.
long?
And no, I.
Line too long, and I'm ready to get it. Yeah, I'm ready to get it.
Poetic justice. I like that.
I pull up in the drive-through and be like, because they don't have cameras, right? And then
Some
when,
of
they,
them
when
don't.
they open the window, and then you just go to work.
You did it before?
Did that.
I never did it in the
I don't think
drive-through.
ain't nothing they did not do.
I haven't done it in the drive-through because that's not my fantasy.
Alright.
But if it was, I wouldn't mind doing it.
That's
I
the
mean,
one question.
it has so many
I-
times you've left the club drunk, you with whoever you with, you'll stop to get food, and you go slobbing on his nose.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
very
done
simple to get that
definitely-
done. That's
Definitely
nothing.
done had sex at the
I never.
That's nothing.
Definitely had sex waiting
The
on
girl,
my
that
son
was the
just-
girl's fantasy.
Oh,
Don't
my
just
bad.
nothing the girl.
Oh,
fantasy.
no, I was telling, like, Emo was saying,
going on?
I've
I
never,
wasn't
no,
saying-
I've
The
never
girl
done
trying to
that.
catch.
But
We was
you-
catching a little vibe
No,
for a little
be
moment,
stuck, I'm
and
sorry.
you just
Be-
came and just like
Be stuck, I'm
fuck
sorry.
your little dick sucking in McDonald's. That's simple.
I'm just like, if
They
it's a
sick
judge, I
ass.
was just telling her how she could get it done, like, you know.
Definitely.
Listen, I haven't done it,
My
but
dog
that's.
out like that.
I haven't done it, but I would, you know, because I like an audience and I'm dumb. I would like when we get to the drive-through, I would.
Then you continue while you at the drive-through, so the girl, you know, that giving you your food
Would
to the
you-
whole thing.
Would you do porn, Kima?
No.
Okay,
I
you
have
wanna
to
take-
turn my phone. Let's
Take
take
me,
this
take
call.
me, take me.
Strong on radio, calling you on the air.
Oh shit.
You're calling
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, this is King Talk Miami. What's on your mind?
Oh, what's on
Oh
your?
no, I'm just tuning into the convo that y'all got going on. Very interesting.
Uh-huh. So, what is your fantasy?
I heard you speaking about watch and being watched.
Thought she
That's
was
my
about-
fantasy, being watched. And I like to watch.
Thought I
I have
had
watched
lit.
before, so I've done that. But being watched, yeah, that's one of my fantasies.
Yeah. Would you go to a swingers club?
No, not that type of vibe though. It gotta be people I'm comfortable around.
I'm
Okay.
saying.
Makes sense. Well, to each his own.
Live on IG.
Yeah.
All right.
Live on IG.
Thank you for calling in. And thank you for listening to
Oh, hold
King Talk.
on. What is your hot spot? What make that thing wet, girl?
Wet, wet.
I like getting my ass lit.
Oh.
Like that get my pussy wet quick immediately.
I know you know. No, that's the King Talk listeners that I like. Shit.
And do you like your the whole lick or do you like the click lick?
I prefer the whole. I like both. You gotta do both, but I prefer the whole.
Combination. Right.
Yeah, a combination. But
You like when they hook that tongue in there and you hit it on the backside.
Yes,
Thing, yeah.
yes.
I know.
You
that.
like, wait a minute, come again, sir?
Oh, I told you.
She like when what?
That tongue hook in that hole and hit the backside of that thing.
What they said the temperature was tonight?
When you trying to reach the G spot with your tongue, yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Right. Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Good night.
All right, bye.
See, she's talking about some tongue fucks, you know. That's what I'm talking about.
Tongue fuck.
I don't know. I'm gonna go through my call my contacts. See who the hell I could call, bitch. Cause I don't want to add no new niggas. I'm just gonna call.
I don't want to add no
Double
new
back
niggas.
season. I feel you on that. You gotta double back.
None of them niggas ain't work. None of this. I don't know. Unless the other boy who stuff I grabbed the other day. Remember I told you?
Wow.
Remember I told you I grabbed it and I was like, damn, I ain't touched nothing this big in a long time. He might get a call.
You was in the club, huh?
He said I was in the club. No. Anywho, let's not incriminate whatever was going on that we might not need to know about. So,
You ain't see your face.
I mean, once again, go ahead and tell our audience who you are, where they can reach out to you.
Ladies
Our guests for tonight were V Stuck. You have any new music or anything coming out anytime soon?
Yes, I do. I have an album coming out. I don't have a date yet, but yes. But I'll be dropping another single soon before I drop the album.
So everyone, go ahead and follow her on all social media on things as
V Stuck.
Simple. And you?
Me?
Yeah, Suave.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Find me on everything the same. Suave_111. I'm probably dropping the tape in March, man. So look it out, man. Next Door to Blow in March. I ain't got a date yet, but I'm coming in March.
Are you gonna be talking anything freaky for the ladies?
I mean, I got a couple ladies tracks on there. I ain't got nothing too freaky, but I got some ladies tracks on there.
Okay.
Something for ladies.
My word of advice is there's more to the vajayjay than just the clip.
I never said it wasn't.
I'm just letting you know. You know,
I like
just a little word of
her.
advice.
She's fierce. I like her.
Anyways, so tonight's show was brought to you by Rock and Roll Towing and Recovery. They're located in West Park, and you could give them a call for any of your towing needs or anything that you need at 305-338-0973. Again, tonight was brought to you by Rock and Roll Towing in West Park, Hollywood.
Shout out to Rock and Roll.
Yeah, shout out to Rock and Roll.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Thank you everyone for tuning in, and
Yeah.
we'll see you
Appreciate
guys soon.
Lady.
Yeah, come in, nigga, you wanna spend a night.